Hello, welcome to another Conversations with Epiphany. Today I have the pleasure of having Cami Reed, who is the founder of Dear Black Woman Magazine. Thank you for joining me, Cami.
Thank you for having me.
Yes,
Yes, I
yes.
am so grateful that you asked me to be on your platform. Thank
Oh,
you.
wow. Thank you. I am happy that you agreed. So first and foremost, what made you interested in creating this space for Black women?
Honestly, I'd gone through some things myself in my personal life, and I wrote a book. The book is called Dear Black Woman as well. And I'd taken it was really letters, love letters that I'd written to myself, and I'd taken it to my therapist, and she said that a lot of Black women needed to hear things like this. So it was just creating a safe space for Black women to feel love, writing a book of love letters that actually resonated with Black women, letting them know, hey, we all go through certain things. And then after doing the book, we branched off into a podcast that ended up being a global podcast where it's myself, my co-host Lauren, and we alternate between two other co-hosts in different parts of the world where we talk about different issues that face Black women globally. So I came to understand that Black women all over the world
Mhm.
are going through some of the same things. So, as an extension to the podcast, we said, okay, well, let's do this magazine because we can't get all the information in that we need to get in this 1 hour once a week. So
Mhm.
let's give Black women another space to not only, read information about what's going on in other parts of the world, but what's going on in their parts of the world, but also identify with, other Black women as well. The digital platform, you can translate it into 6 different languages. The print magazine is printed in English and in Spanish and is distributed on several continents. But we have content creators that are from all over the world. They write in their native languages. They submit articles in French, in Swahili, in Spanish. We have content creators that are here in America that write in various languages as well. But we write about things that educate, inspire, entertain, and uplift Black women globally.
Wow, that's a beautiful story. And I know like it's very well needed, especially in this time that we are going and heading into, I think, especially Black women, the uplifting, the empowering that,
Yeah,
is often needed from one sister to the next. So I think that's
yeah.
amazing.
And it's not just, like I said, it's not just a national thing.
Right.
It's a global thing, and it's
Exactly.
amazing to be in this space to meet so many Black women all
Right.
over the world.
Yeah.
This has afforded me the opportunity. My name and my brand is in places that I've never been before in life, so I'm excited about that.
Mhm.
And I've been able to meet Black women in Brisbane, Australia, in the Netherlands, in
Mhm.
Dubai, in just various parts of the world, and hear their stories and listen to, some of the things that they've gone through. I also get to interact with Black women who are in their creative spaces,
Right.
fashion designers, interior designers, women who are painters, who are sculptors, all kinds of things, musicians, singers. Oh, it's just an amazing thing to have
Wow.
be in
Yes.
such a global,
Space.
environment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, that is amazing. Like the plethora of like just the creatives, just endless.
Yeah.
And so that leads, what would you like to accomplish with Dear Black Women? Because it's already been, like I said, global and people have contributed to it. So what could there be for your next accomplishment to with Dear Black Women?
Yeah, no, this is just the beginning.
Yeah,
No, this is literally just the beginning.
tip of the
I'd love
iceberg.
to, yeah. We launched the magazine in January of this year, January 10th to be exact. I'd love to grow this brand into something that would be a total global movement for Black women throughout the world. But I'd love to grow the magazine into something that is, again, something that is educating,
Mhm.
inspiring, and entertaining Black women. We're going to be doing quarterly conferences. We start with our first quarterly conference is March the 9th. It is in recognition of International Women's Day, and that conference is Bold and Becoming. And we
Mm,
have about 15 Black women who are going to speak and host workshops and presentations, just talking about, some things that'll help you move forward in 2025 and stepping into your own space and being bold and being authentic and being
right.
who you should and be who you should be. Yeah.
Right. That is truly amazing. And like you said, like you said, Women's Month in March, I know
Mhm.
that's going to be an amazing get together for all the women involved. And
Mhm.
another, like, what do you want women to take away from your magazine? I know you said informative. What other lessons would you want women to
I
take away?
just want what I really want is for Black women to learn to just love themselves. I want us to be healthy, healed, and whole. I want us to be able to collaborate, to work together, to get through those spaces without all of the trauma and everything that we've experienced. I want us to also understand that it doesn't matter what our political views, what our religious views, what our color of our skin is, what the texture of our hair, what our business outlooks are, any of that, we have to be able to find the beauty in each other and continue to work together as a collective. And we have to see past our differences and understand that our differences are what make us unique and what makes us better, because it gives us the opportunity to look at things from various perspectives.
Yes, wow, that is very true. Like you said, from all like I said backgrounds, we're all like, we have something in common, no matter what it may be. What would you give to women who want to create entrepreneurship spaces in the creative scene? What advice would you give to those women?
I tell them to keep going. Listen, whatever it is that you want to do, God gave you that vision for a reason. And He must think that you need to orchestrate and create something in that space. So if I were you, and if you were feeling like this was a space in which you needed to create, go ahead and create it. Don't
Yeah,
let anything stop you. Start if it's even if it's just doing something small.
right.
Start with the smallest thing you can do and work your way up into something bigger.
Yeah,
Again, I'll be honest with you, never would have thought that we would be doing a global magazine. Never would have thought that my name would be in places that I'd never been in. 6 months ago, I wasn't even sure what I was going to be doing. I wrote a book that sprouted that was a seed that sprouted into a tree, and it's going to continue to grow. So
right.
just think about life like that.
Mhm.
Those little seeds that you plant, they sprout into flowers, they sprout into trees, they sprout into fruit, and they continue to prosper, continue to be abundant in your life, and they continue to grow. So
That is so true. And like you said, anything that is a seed that is planted, it's bound to grow.
mhm.
It has to. It has no other choice but to grow. So, that is so good. What is a mantra that you have for achieving your goals and not letting anyone or anything get in your way?
It's actually the one that I put on all of our Dear Black Woman stuff. It's you are loved, you are powerful, you are enough.
That is so true. I think we all need to hear that because that is a very true saying. Sometimes we don't feel
Mhm.
as loved certain days, powerful, can I do this? But you can, like you said, anything that is
Yeah.
planted. But
So
first it has to be planted.
yeah, one of the first lessons in the book, Dear Black Woman, is perfection ain't real. And what
Mhm.
it's telling to us is, there's no perfect time, there's no perfect look, there's no perfect anything. If you're going to do something, you're going to do it now because God gave it to you. That's your purpose and that's what you're supposed to do. And you can't let anything hold you back from doing that. So
That is so good. Well, I appreciate you, Cami. I thank you for
thank
joining
you.
Conversations with Epiphany. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Thank